Happy hello everyone! I've spent a lot of time this year talking about things that can make you happy, but today I'm focusing on something that can literally drive you mad. Your daily commute.
My name is Ryan Wingfield and my job is to make people happy. After years of doing stand-up comedy, I've devoted an entire year to the study of happiness. Join me each week right here on a Road Comics Road to Happiness.
When people are asked to rank the worst part of their day, the work commute is one of the highest complaints, second only to household chores. So imagine how much you would complain if you were a maid who had to commute and then do other people's chores. As a comedian, the commute is easily the worst part of my job. As I rarely work in my home club, I often have to drive 20 or more hours every week to get to my various gigs. That being said, I only have to work for 30 to 45 minutes every night, and I get to drink on the job, so I probably shouldn't complain too much. Your daily commute is a big factor when it comes to happiness. One study even found a direct correlation between commute time and overall life satisfaction, with the people who have to drive further being less happy overall in life. Anyone who's had to make a long commute knows how aggravating it can be, yet many of us still pick jobs and homes that are far apart from each other. In America, the average commute time is 50 minutes every single day. 90% of those people make that commute by car, and you wonder why we have global warming. Larger cities often have worse commutes, with New York City topping the worst commute in the United States at an average commute of 80 plus minutes per person per day. No wonder New Yorkers are known for their cheery personality. Sure, we all justify our long commutes by saying the money from our jobs or the benefits of living outside the city are worth the hassle. But are they really? According to one calculation, if you were to add an hour to your commute every day, you would need to increase your salary by 40% just to break even on happiness. And that doesn't even factor in the effects on your physical health. A 2012 study found the more time people spend in their car, the more likely they are to be overweight and have high blood pressure. That poor health comes with it increased stress, lower energy, and more sick days used every year. So the good news is that if you do have a long commute, at least you won't be making it for as many days. Instead, you'll be at home sick with the flu. Yay! And by the way, those negative health benefits are the same regardless if you drive yourself or use public transportation.
Taxi!
That time in your car also shaves away a lot at your social life. A 2008 study found long commuters are less likely to spend time with friends, less likely to eat dinner with their families, and more likely to miss their kids' school activities. It may also have a negative impact on your marriage, with a study finding that a commute time of 45 minutes or more for either spouse increases the chance of a divorce by 40%.
Whoa.
Harvard researchers claim every 10 minutes of commuting is equal to about 10% fewer social connections. It's that social isolation more than anything which contributes to unhappiness. No wonder we have so much road rage in this country. Speaking of which, 56% of men and 44% of women claim to experience road rage on a daily basis. That rage releases stress hormones which contribute a lot to the negative health and social aspects of commuting. It's not all bad news though. Researchers say that some people can actually benefit from a long commute. The trick seems to be changing your mental attitude and viewing your commute as leisure time where you can let go of the stress of the workday. You can do this by listening to relaxing music, or carpooling with a work friend, or my personal favorite, listening to a podcast or an audiobook. In the last decade as a comedian, I estimate I've listened to over 500 audiobooks on my various travels. In hindsight, I probably should have waited for a trip where I wasn't traveling with another comic friend to listen to 50 Shades of Grey. To this day, it still feels a little weird around us. That's all for this edition of A Road Comics Road to Happiness. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave any happy comments below. Next week, health and happiness. Why going to the gym may boost more than just your physique. Until then, stay happy.